Good morning, it is Monday. Welcome to a brand new week. I am doing what I eat in a days for calorie counting again this week, hoping to lose some weight. This morning we've had our Peloton bike delivered, so it's really exciting, but we've also spent obviously a bit of time while that was being set up and I'm working, so it's 25 to 11. I've actually placed an order with Greggs to get a bacon cob delivered and a caramel latte. I've plugged it all into my app. I think it's 558 calories or thereabouts. I need to double check, but obviously by the time I eat it, it'll be almost 11 o'clock. So yeah, that's this morning's breakfast. Haven't been food shopping yet, so we haven't got a great deal in. I think we've got 4 eggs and not a great deal else, so that's why we've ordered something in. I'm going to try and go shopping after work if I can and get some like yogurts and stuff in, because I fancied fruit and yogurt for breakfast, although it is cold. It's turned quite chilly this morning, so it'd be nice to have something warm. So yeah, that's the plan so far. I took a frozen cottage pie out of the freezer for dinner today, yesterday, so that's defrosted, so I'll probably have some of that for my tea. Not sure on the calories on that yet, but it's not normally too bad, so if I make sure I've got plenty of veggies with it, it should be okay. So yeah, that's today so far. Not much else happening. I'm going to try and get a Peloton workout in later if I can. I have still got a dodgy leg. I don't know if you saw my weighing update at the weekend, you'll know that I've done something to my leg whilst running at the weekend, but it is feeling a bit better today. It's still sore, but it is a lot better than it was, so I'm going to give it a go, because I don't think sometimes being stationary and sitting down all day helps, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, not much else to report. Not got any other plans, because obviously it's a work from home day, so it's just head down working as usual. So I'll catch you and I'll show you my breakfast when it arrives. Good afternoon, it is 5 to 3 and I've come down to get something to eat. Apologies if it's noisy in here. I've got the washing machine on, the tumble dryer on and the kettle, so sorry about that. I decided to have this for my lunch. So this is half a tin is 104 calories, so 208 calories for the whole tin, which makes up for my breakfast being a bit higher in calories. So I'm going to have this and I'll show you when I've heated it up. I'm not going to have any bread or anything with it, I'm just going to have it on its own so that it's nice and low and gives me more options for later. I did take a cottage pie out of the freezer to have tonight. Obviously I'm going to go shopping anyway, so I'm going to get some other bits to go with it, hopefully some veg. But the cottage pie that I took out is this one, and I got it reduced and I've frozen it, and for one serving, which I think is a quarter, it's 365 calories. So if I have just some veg with that, I'm more than, I think after I've had my soup, I think I've got about 700 calories left, so that'll only be about half for the cottage pie. So as long as my veg are all just normal veg, then I should be okay to be able to have a treat later as well, so that'll be good. But I'm going to get my soup on now, because I am starting to get hungry. I wasn't hungry until now, but I am getting there, so I'm going to have that and I shall catch you in a bit. So after work I've been out to Lidl and Tesco to get some shopping. Neither shop had everything I wanted and still haven't quite got everything, but I'm going to make do. So I've spent at Lidl £58.50 and at Tesco I've spent £31.66. I really should put my glasses on. I've mixed it all together on the table, but you should be able to tell more or less what's from where, hopefully, and I shall quickly show you what I've bought. Apologies for the lighting, it's a bit dark over this side, even though I've got my spotlights on. I've got an anniversary card, I've got some thin protein bagels for doing some breakfast sandwiches, I've bought some sesame oil because we've run out, and some sriracha. So the sesame oil is, let's just have a look, 135 calories for a tablespoon. I would never use a whole tablespoon for myself. I just put a bit in a wok, so it would be shared between whoever's having the dish, but it's just got that nice flavour to it. So it's got a nice flavour than normal oil, so we get that for when we do Chinese stuff. And the sriracha, I don't know how many calories are in that. Per 100 gram it's 141, but you'd never have like 100 grams of that, would you? Skim milk. I bought 2 soups that are ready made. One is a vegetable soup, and it says there that it's 103 calories for half a pack. And I have bought a spiced butternut squash, and that is 95 for half the pack. Just because I know it's going to be a busy week, and in case I don't have time to make a soup from scratch, at least I've got those in ready. I've got some biscuit brew because we've run out. I've got some heck chicken Italian sausages,
I bought these loads of times before, but so you probably already know the calories, but 2 sausages is 75 calories, I think. I've not got my glasses on, so apologies. Oh, 76, I think. Apologies if that's not quite right. You can probably see better on TV than I can. I bought this from Tesco's. This was a reed diffuser, which is a fresh pineapple and Tunisian rosemary scent. And this was one of the club card offers for £4. So I bought one of those. Some 50% reduced sugar and salt ketchup. I bought 2 vanilla kvarg and 2 of these raspberry protein arla. So these have got more protein in. I don't know what the calories are like. Let me see if I can. So that one for a pot is 142 and the kvarg is actually a lot less at 81 if that's a portion. Is one pot a portion? Yeah, it looks like it is. There's less protein in there, but obviously less calories too. I got Edison Funyuns. I'm not going to look at the calories on those because I'm not going to eat them. I've got some buttermilk because I really want to make some soda bread at some point. I've got Edison toiletries, so there's just some deodorant for here and some shaving foam. I bought some light mayo. They didn't have lighter than light mayo, so light mayo you're looking at per portion 40 calories. I don't know if that's a tablespoon. I'm not sure what a portion is, but that's the calories on that. I bought some gravy granules because I've run out. 2 tins of Irish stew. Irish stew is, for half a can, 150 calories. I'm particularly partial to that. And I bought 2 more tins of beef and chunky vegetable soup. I had this today for my lunch, so this is 104 calories for half a tin. Very nice it was too. I've got a bag of pasta. I bought some of these shredded, so these are the strawberry and cream limited edition. These were in the, I think the reduced bit in Lidl. Not sure how much they cost, but nutrition information, where are we? For 40 grams, you're looking at 148 calories, I think. This was so that you could have them to snack on more than anything. You doesn't really do cereal for breakfast. I've got some broccoli. I've got a loaf of bread. That's toasty bread. I'll try not to have any of that if I can avoid it, which is why I bought thick white toasty bread. I've got some white Morris Pie potatoes, some extra lean 3% fat beef, and a big pack of chicken. So that's just for meals throughout this week. I've got some Gouda, and it is per slice 120 calories. I've also bought some bourbon whiskey ham, and that's 110 calories for 100 grams. I'm not sure, this pack's 130 grams and there's 6 slices, so what's that, about 20 something grams a slice? So roughly a fifth of that. So yeah, it's not too bad. Probably about 30 odd calories or something. Some eggs. I went for large eggs because I just like them. I've got Pick a Mix snacking strawberries from Lidl. They had some loose ones for a change. I bought some little bananas, some strawberries, some asparagus, and some of the sliced Cavolo Nero kale, if I pronounced that correctly. Apologies if I haven't. I've got an iceberg lettuce. I've got 3 packs of the basmati rice. This basmati rice from Lidl is half a pack, 172 calories. That's more for convenience for the boys when they come home from college or the gym. I've got some tins of beans from Lidl. I've got barbecue sauce. This is another little special. Some hoisin sauce because we get through a lot of that with all the noodles and stuff that we eat. A pack of peppers, a pack of carrots. I've got some bacon. I've got some sour cream dip. This isn't a reduced calorie one though, so it's not really for me, but this one is for a quarter of the pack, 128 calories, which isn't too bad actually. Potato salad, really like that. Again, it's not the lowest in calories, but it is nice. And I've got some British chunky oven chips. These are from Tesco's, and they are, I actually can't read that. I don't know if that's a quarter of the pack or a ninth. I think it's a ninth. 217 calories. But they do look tasty. I've got a cucumber and I've got some leeks. That is with the intention of doing leek and potato soup. So that's it. That's everything that I've bought. Oh, I did actually get some meal deals as well. So Ewan came with me and decided that he wasn't having what we were having for tea. We've got the cottage pie that I took out the freezer yesterday from
a reduced little bargain from a couple of weeks ago. So he's had a meal deal. He says he's not hungry enough to have a proper dinner, so he's just having a sandwich meal deal from Tesco's. And then he's also got another one for tomorrow for college, because he's on a long day at college tomorrow. So there was another like £6 worth of meal deals in there that you haven't seen. He's also had some jelly beans from Lidl. I did buy some sweets for my car because I like to keep some in there just in case I'm ever stuck in traffic on a long journey, and I'd run out. So there were a couple of bits you haven't seen, but nothing too major really. So yeah, that's it. Not a huge amount for my money. I do think that the price of food's going up, and obviously the scarcer it is on the shelves, the more likely it will go up, but it's not too bad. As long as it keeps us going for a few days until the weekend, then I'm going to try and look at seeing if I can get a delivery, because I'm really fed up with having to go out and battle for shopping and all the rest of it, because I'm just too busy at the minute. So I'm going to try and put all this away, and then I'm going to jump on the Peloton bike and do a class before I get on with doing dinner, unless Eddie puts dinner on for me. I'm not sure. I'm hoping he might come and help me put this away first though. So yeah, that's my shopping, and I shall catch you in a bit. First workout's done. So it wasn't bad actually. I'm doing a beginner's program, and the hardest thing was keeping the cadence, or whatever, however you pronounce it, within the amount you're supposed to. I put it on auto so that it was setting the resistance for me, and I really enjoyed it. I did feel like I probably could have done with it being a little bit harder, but because I've got my dodgy leg, I just thought I'll stick with beginners to start with and build up slowly. So I did a beginner's 20-minute ride, and then I did either 5 or 10 minute cool down, and then I did a 10-minute upper body arm workout, which was really hard, using the weights that came with it, which I picked, I think, the heaviest weights they had. My God, it just about killed my arms. So yeah, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to go and get my shower now. It's 5 to 8, and I'm going to hopefully have my dinner. Shower shouldn't take me too long, so I should be eating my dinner by 8:30, which is a bit later than I wanted to, but I had to food shop today, so it's acceptable. So I'll show you my dinner when I get it out. But yeah, first workout done. I'm really, really pleased with that. Here's my dinner. So I've got a quarter of the cottage pie, I've got some roasted carrots, some broccoli and some kale. So I've got half a plate of vegetables and just a small portion of the cottage pie. So this does take me up to my calories for today. I did have a pretzel when I was out food shopping, so that is all my calories gone. So I'm going to eat this, and that'll be me done for the day, and I shall see you again tomorrow.